So I had to dig deep for the energy to record what is about to be another short video because I don't want to say exhausted, but I think I'm a little bit exhausted. Um, my mom just recently had back surgery a week ago, and she came home over the weekend. And the last few days have just been um, me really, trying to make her as comfortable as possible, but also just assisting her with everyday, all the daily tasks, movements, etc. And today was a lot of trial and error today to try to figure out the best setup for her when she wants to, you know, sit comfortably in their bed and or lay in her bed versus having to sit in a chair separately, right? So that, and then coupled with the fact that my dog is currently injured right now, so I have to monitor him a little bit more um than I normally would because he's like he sprained his wrist, and so he's to stay off of it as much as possible, particularly when it comes to like going up and down the steps and running around and stuff like that. So just kind of keeping an eye on him, making sure he's not, sneaking away and, going up and down the steps and stuff. And then just on top of that, just like chores, cooking and everything. I've just been just really just trying to juggle all three of these things that take a good amount of energy, I would say. And today was no different, but um, I think today is just really kind of catching up with me. Um, a lot of the moving around and running around and doing things that I've been doing. I think was this today was like the first day where I was just like I felt it like I had to take um, a nap, and things of that nature because I'm just tired. So, and what really kind of sucks about it is, and I've mentioned this in a previous video about the importance of having a support system. Just in general. But honestly, it's been a little bit rough because my support system is very limited now that I'm back home. And it just makes it a little bit tougher, not having too many people that, you can really kind of depend on to help out. So that's what makes it a little bit harder. But honestly, I'm used to it. I think a lot of, Black women in general, we're just used to it. And then on top of that, um, just always just having to figure things out on your own a lot, in addition to not really having a good support system. And I'm not saying that this is the situation for everybody, but I do think a lot of us, um, deal with the same thing. So, it is what it is, I just keep on going, you know what I mean? Because one thing I can definitely say that I am very grateful for is the fact that I was able to put myself in a position to not have to work in addition to doing caregiving, for my mom. Because I could just like it's tough with me not having to work and then just kind of juggling, everything. And if I had to work on top of that, I already, I'd be exhausted from work and then, or even just not even, the thing about it is like taking off of work and stuff, trying to do like FMLA or something like that. But um you don't even get paid like you don't get your normal paycheck for that. So it's just like okay, you can have this time off, and okay, you can get your job back whenever you are finished doing your family stuff. And to me, I'm good. I make sure I save up my little money to get me through or whatever, and just re-enter when I can, re-enter the workforce when I can. But I'm just super grateful that I'm able to be in a position to even help my mom out at this point, and at this point in time. So I think this was just a quick check-in, and also a moment of gratitude of just being able to be in this position. So that's all I'm going to leave you guys with, just um, reminding myself that it's a blessing, you know what I mean, to be able to be here for my family. And also remembering that I am dedicated to posting every single day on YouTube for 100 days. Today is day 73, I believe. So um, I'm going to keep going, you know. Almost I can see the finish line on the horizon. So, in any event, thank you for checking in with me. Let me know in the comments if you're currently caregiving for a loved one, and if you have a support system that you can rely on to help you out when you need it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.